靠，再讲完之后啊，经典啊，完了，2K 开始，还要下载啊，那就先好，那 OK， 208。现在看，我想要这个更新啊。附近的听的是真的。领个钱。我来看一下。敏感的麦克风。钱。
So, Levi?
Jay, just the man I wanted to see. Got something for you.
Oh, cool. Thanks, bro.
Oh, cool. Okay. 你球了。
Yo, what's up, man?
Hey, what you working on? Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. Come on, man. Hey, beat the ball, huh? Hey, yo, here, right here.
Yeah. Wow, 这样子也有。哦，这样也有。哇，这样也有。Go. Yeah. This sauce. 换成英狗。 冇地吗？有冇地在？
Huddle up, gentlemen. Great win last night. Don't expect our road to get any easier, though. We need some focus today so that we can go out there and keep this positive streak going. We really need to push the tempo and get out in transition more.
Long day.
Set it up and get started.
被抢走了。
And the foul. Way to grab it.
被
What's the roll?
啊，被火锅。
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Oh, foul. Go, man. Way to get it. Oh, and roll. You got it. You got it. You got it. I got your help. Screen, screen, screen. Give me that.
对，厉害。
Pop it.
被破掉。
Roll up.
厉害。
That's all you. Put it back. Put it back.
哦，没接到。
And one.
哇，好强啊！哎，108干扰还是？
Way to grab it.
破掉。 对，
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Watch the pick.
好强哦！要帮 carry 啊！
Good job. Let's move on to the next drill.
人家好手。
Get it started, man. Let's get it started. Hey, keep the ball, huh? Hey, who got him? And one.
嗯，
Come on, box him out.
嗯，哎，破掉。 来不及，来不及。
Great energy practice. Don't leave the gym without putting some individual work in.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man. Got your help. Set up. I got your help.
没错，
Switch, 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 switch. Switch. Over it. Hey, hit me up.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Turn it up! I see you, I see you! Who's got ball?
哎，对哦，可乐手，可乐手要踢啊。
Let's go.
Grab it! Grab it!
搞的，
Focus! Focus!
One more, one more.
Next time, man. Next time.
可乐手是打开了， 没问题。
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man. Hey, hit the ball. Hey, good rebound. I got ball. Yo, yo, shut up. Board, 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 board. Shot, shot, shot.
Just like that.
Oh, 太远了。啊！ 啊！
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
哇，终于！哇，老关加5分，
See you later.
这么难。来吧，打一场。
Where do I start? Where do I get my rhythm? Where do I get my groove?
I always start off with a bounce. You just start with a bounce, and then you see.
I'm part of the baddest game, most successful game in the world. I went to Portugal this year, and the young tour guide goes, "It's Doris Burke from 2K." It wasn't Doris Burke. The
知道更新完。
You bro, you got this.
You know it be.
.2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. The 2K Sports pregame show.
Tonight we'll be watching the Orlando Magic playing against the Los Angeles Lakers at Staples Center. And for Los Angeles, they've gotten the job done in every way possible.
The bronze likeness of Lakers great Magic Johnson that can be found just outside the front door of our location today. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. Take a look at the Warriors. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And when you look at Los Angeles, they've blown away the so-called experts' opinions. People who didn't realize how high their ceiling really was.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. The lengthy bigs inside, Isaac and Bamba. Carter Williams is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Ennis in at the small forward. And for Los Angeles, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Deion Waiters is out there with Rajon Rondo, and it's Lee in at the 5 down low. 6 on the shot clock. Fournier passes to Isaac. Right around mid-season here, Chris, more players-only meetings being held. Give us a little insight into what those are like.
Well, there's some really good ones, Kevin, and there's some bad ones. There's ones that go, hey, guys, just wanted to bring us all here and say, man, listen, we can do a little bit better. We need to focus. I'll start with myself. I can be better on the boards. You need to be better guards over here. Those kind of meetings are good. Then there's the ones that say, listen, guys, we're going in the playoffs. I need everyone to put the phones down. No more going out. Sacrifice. Tell your in-laws, tell your spouse, tell your family, listen, for the next month we're honed in where we can't come back. And then there's the ones that you don't like, the ones that finger pointing, saying, hey, guys, I called this meeting because I'm tired of all of you. None of you are putting up. And then another guy says, wait, I'm not doing my job. You're not doing your job. And other guys come in and you kind of get how it goes. So a lot of different ways you can have meetings. But hopefully as a coach, you have great leadership. So at the end of the day, even if you have hurt feelings, guys come out better.
And so he makes both from the line. And it's the Lakers ball. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
And when the bench steps up, it takes pressure off the starters. And they stepped up big in that game.
LeBron kicks to Davis. It's hauled in by the Magic. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
They looked overmatched, GA. I thought they lacked aggressiveness and hard out.
On the trade for Anthony Davis, a risk for the Lakers, but they feel, Greg, that both sides will find an extension this offseason.
There is mutual interest from both sides. Lakers made the trade confident Davis would resign. A bit of a leap of faith, but the Lakers did everything they could to secure Davis long term.
Oh, not many players with the more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Carter Williams feeling it out a bit. There's the pass to Bamba. Kicks it to Fournier. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Ennis. And he's good on the 3 ball.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, Steve Clifford gave me a few minutes before the game. The game tonight will be their second time playing the Lakers this season after they fell to LA in the first matchup. Coach said the most important thing we can do this game is play to the pace that we want to play at. They'll take us apart if we get into a track meet. Sounds like a solid approach, guys.
Thank you, David. Lee dishes to Davis, and the shot goes in.
If there's a list of the best inside...
中锋跑去传球，被气死。
Team swap here for the Lakers. And a switcher also for Orlando. Fournier's checked in for Augustine. Fournier against Rondo. LeBron outside. Passes it to Smith. Shot from 12. Nice touch on the bank shot.
Oh, well, we know Smith is an accomplished shooter from mid-range. You can't let him get comfortable from this area.
So on the floor for Orlando, the lengthy bigs inside, Isaac and Bamba. Fournier and Ross, they're the wings, and it's Fultz in at the point. Here's Fournier. They get it back. Goes up again. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Shea.
But that's what I love about Fultz. He does a little bit of everything. Scores, rebounds, passes.
For the Magic. Ennis comes in for Isaac. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Ross. Lakers passing it around. Lee. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, we all know Che's a tricky cover. He can beat you and draw contact in so many different ways.
And Orlando making a change here. Owundu's checked in, and he's good on the second. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Magic leading by 4. And here is Carter-Williams. He's coming off a 16-point game against Sacramento. Here's Fournier. Shea grabs the miss. Shea's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Offensive rebound. And the basket by Ingles.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
Rondo against Carter-Williams. Here's Fournier on the wing. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Now that's one of the few times they'll get away with leaving him that wide open.
James, and finished off by LeBron.
James is just remarkable, showing no remorse when he's attacking the rim.
And so it's Carter-Williams. He'll bring up the ball for Orlando. Their last encounter was in Orlando.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, Greg, that's just the communication and the energy. It just seemed non-existent on defense, and that can't happen, not at this level.
Well, you talk about physical gifts for the game. Mo Bamba, a 7-footer with the longest wingspan, 7'9" and a half, and that gives him a huge spear of influence.
Out to the wing. Here's Owundu. Ingles with the rebound.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Yeah, that's not his spot. Plain and simple. He's trying to force something is rarely a good idea.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Anthony Davis is checked in for Joe Ingles. Murray comes in for Rajon Rondo. And it's Waiters in for Smith.
Well, when it comes to Che, you think intensity, passion. But what some people don't realize, he's also a really funny guy.
Back to Carter-Williams. Here's Owundu. He's covered by Murray. That one off the back iron and out. And you look at Bamba able to touch the rim while still on the ground. And he gets off the ground pretty well, too.
A good athlete, still getting stronger and developing his feel for the game. But he has something you just can't teach.
Murray kicks to Waiters. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. From deep, James.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Ennis passes to Carter Williams. 41 seconds left in the first half. And it's Dion Waiters with the... Fournier with the ball from outside the arc. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that's it for the first half of action. What?
Thanks, Cap.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One guy who's been getting it done is Danny Green.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dion Waiters is out there with Rajon Rondo, and it's Lee in at the 5 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Great value in rim protection, Chris. Talk about some of the characteristics that you have seen and you use yourself in being a good shot blocker.
Well, your reputation precedes you as a shot blocker. So as a shot blocker, you've already blocked enough shots that everyone knows, hey, I'm Rudy Gobert. Don't come in here unless you want to get that shot swatted out of the way. My name's Joel Embiid. Did you see my highlights the last game? So really what I'm saying is a shot blocker is always in your thought process. I still have nightmares about Mutombo. Oh, come on, let's go to the next. Go to the next one, please. Come on. Get off shot blocker.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Carter Williams against Waiters. Carter Williams kicks to Bamba. Dishes it to Ennis. Just 5 on the clock. A rebound by the Lakers. Shea's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Davis dishes to Rondo. Pass to LeBron. Lakers working the ball around now. Shoots from 12. Tries again. Here's Davis. And at last, they get one to fall. Davis has got the lead up to 8 now for Los Angeles. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
It's Fournier on the wing, covered by LeBron. James against Fournier. Looking to end the run. Another miss by Orlando.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
LeBron outside. Pass to Davis. Down low. And it's sent back by Isaac.
Oh, how about the read from the young fella? Isaac is dependable at anticipating when to go for the block.
Out to the right wing. Carter Williams finds Fournier. Now here's Ennis. He's guarded by Davis. Ennis passes to Bamba. Over Rondo. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Los Angeles leading by 8. And there's the pass to Waiters. 1:57 left here in the third quarter. Got a piece of it. It's off his leg. And it's being called a kickball. JaVale McGee's checked in for Lee. Ross is checked in. Angeles making a switch here. Lee's checked in. Orlando also making some changes. Ennis comes in for Mohamed Bamba. And it's Carter Williams in for Fultz. So on the floor for Orlando, they've got Terrence Ross, Isaac out there with Ennis. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Carter Williams in at the point guard.
Love how confident Carter Williams is inside. Never afraid to mix it up with the big boys in the paint.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second. +8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
James. Outside for Rondo. LeBron outside. From the arc. Drops in the tray. And the Lakers lead by 16.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Now here's Ennis. He's guarded by Davis. Doubled by Lee. Ennis passes to Isaac. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on LeBron James. The 6th pick back in 2017. 6'10" Jonathan Isaac out of Florida State. Greg, what have you seen from him?
Came in somewhat raw. Potential as a rangy defender. Offensively, though, still a ways to go.
Right side, Rondo. Bamba with the block.
And the giant wingspan of Bamba strikes again. Just fantastic at spiking shots in a variety of ways.
Here's Carter Williams. And the rejection by James. Here's Waiters. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Fournier, that's for 2. The Magic again can't hit.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they can do is try to get him more easy looks. Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
This is it to Ennis. Jacks up a 3. They grab their own miss. Isaac. Here's Bamba, and Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
Fournier against Waiters. With the teardrop. Lee dishes to Davis. Bamba with the block. And they'll keep possession. And the basket is good. Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're trailing by 17. 1:52 left in the 4th quarter. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hand.
This is as good a game as we've seen him play. And this crowd can't get enough of it. When he explodes like this, it becomes a special atmosphere in here. Here's Rondo. Bamba with the block. Fournier against Waiters. And Fournier gets to Carter Williams. Pass to Bamba. And Davis sends it back. And he recovers it. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Lakers. 17-point lead, their biggest.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Lakers.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Jay.
Well, he showed what it takes to be a great rebounder tonight. Fighting for position, boxing out, never getting outworked down low.
Carter Williams, the pass to Ennis. We've got 33 seconds left in the game. Fournier's shot is off. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Lee finds James. Lakers passing it around. Pass to Che. Waiters outside. Back to Lee. Shoots over Fournier. Outside for Rondo. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other... Just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Hey, what's up?
Hey.
Let me guess, you want an autograph?
Yeah, no.
You sure about that?
Yes, just get in there and answer some questions, all right?
Okay, cool. Hey, who do you want me to make the autograph out to?
Oh, I'm gonna kill you.
Hey, I'll see you.
Nice game, Che.
Thanks, Patty. I appreciate that.
You pulled down a lot of boards tonight. Was that the key to the win?
Well, I think it played a part. Well, I hope it did anyway. Look, I just want to show the guys in the locker room that I'm willing to do whatever it takes to get this W. Whether it's rebounding, defense, diving on the floor for the loose balls. I mean, all the dirty stuff. I'm more than willing to take it on any day.
就这样，回答一个问题太少。听Beats by the Oh.
Jay! Hey!
What up, Levi?
This party's
James
crazy!
Harden.
Hey, there's a great spread over there. There's some cupcakes that look like headphones. Highly recommend. The pulled pork sliders, I would avoid.
Right.
It's all over there.
All right.
Don't be shy. Come on, get out there. Everybody's looking for you. Enjoy yourself.
我穿成这样。第三。好孤单哦，好孤单哦。多球迷。7500多，真可以。增加一点罚球。点球。快手机两个。
Hey, how you been, man? I see you out there doing work. Good to know that you understand there's more to this game than offense. Let's work on that defense today.
Hey, he can ball.
Yeah. Yeah.我要上9才进，我吓一跳。
Hey, I'll see you later.
最少一个。
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man. Hey, he can ball. And work.
Yeah.
Come on, focus.
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
更新完成了。已经忙完。
Good to know that you understand there's more to this game than offense. Let's work on that defense today.
Hey, he can ball. Get there. Get there.
感觉受伤啊！
Just like that.
Ah. 感觉这样会受伤。啊，来掉。
Now we're rolling.
Ah.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
Oh. Nossa.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Oh, 98跟得很近，我怎么够很强？
Keep it going.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. And one.
Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Hey, hit me up.
Ah, 这样没事。没事。这一场就去休息。
Welcome back to 2K TV. Bill Simmons, the sports guy. Now, the sports guy is your nickname, but if you were a player, what would you have as your nickname?
Washed up.
Washed up,
Yeah.
that's it?
Yeah. I quit pickup like 5 years ago.
He's going to end it.
I'm going to end.
I feel it. I feel it.
Yeah, I know you hear it.
It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me.
All night, Jay. You're garbage.
An aerial view of the many buildings making up the skyline of beautiful. How it's ended out today.
Well, James Harden.
No doubt, David, he is one of the best. Thank you. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Harden.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hasn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Rajon Rondo is out there with Dion Waiters. And it's Lee in at the center filling out the middle. And for the Rockets, Harden and Gordon are out on the wings. Green is out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot. Some guys check the league standings every day. Others try to avoid it. What was your approach when you played?
Hey, I didn't look at them much because we were a team that was struggling, Kevin. We were just trying to find our way to being competitive back in the early 80s with the Pacers. Well, I never got to the point where we were a team that was looking at the standings daily. And I avoided the papers pretty much throughout my career just because to me was a bit of a waste of energy and time. I had more things to focus on than where we were in the standings and what people might be saying and writing about us.
Now here's LeBron following the miss by Russell Westbrook. Nice shot by James.
LeBron can score from anywhere, but he's most effective close to the hoop. Very skilled in the paint.
Outside Westbrook from beyond the arc. And James pulls it down. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Great open look there.
Like the sun rising every day, you can count on LeBron to have his head up scanning the floor and finding the open man.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. From deep, Harden. And James pulls it down. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Rondo. The shot will not fall. Great D that time from Westbrook.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Well, Eric Gordon is the kind of player that you absolutely do not go under on a screen. He'll pull up from deep.
Yeah, he's got great range, and you watch the former Hoosier shoot, and you see how much he uses his legs. Gordon's liable to take a shot from any distance in the gym. I mean, he's got that kind of range, and his form is very efficient, and his confidence is sky high.
And the bright lights of L.A., perhaps too much for some players. You know what, Greg? Not for LeBron James.
This guy thrives in the spotlight. The Lakers crafting a roster to satisfy his championship ambitions. Off the court, the City of Angels perfect for maximizing his business aspirations.
Westbrook with the bucket.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Outside Rondo. Waiters against Harden. Waiters dishes to Che. Shoots from 12. And that one's good. James. LeBron's got 5.
Analytics says that you should ignore the mid-range jumper. No, not with LeBron. With him shooting, I'll bank on any shot he takes.
Now, here is Harden. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Portland.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long.
Tries to keep it alive. Tucker with the ball, and it's Waiters picking him up. Tucker the pass to Harden. And another shot, and they convert it last on attempt number 3.
And one of the things about Harden is he is incredible at scoring despite getting hit. I mean, astonishing to me how he maintains his focus on these shots.
Now here's James. He's got 5. Dishes it to Davis. Lakers working the ball around now. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Gordon against LeBron. Gordon dishes to Harden. For 3, Westbrook. The Lakers with the rebound. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And it was one of those games where it was just hard to get anything going. And you could see frustrations in...
Whole new 5 on the floor. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Lee's checked in for Howard. Anthony Davis comes in for JaVale McGee. James checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Waiters in for Smith. Pass to Rondo. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Gordon is out there with Green, and it's Tucker in at the 5. Home in the paint. That's the 5 for Houston right now. James in the post, guarded by Harden. LeBron shot is off. And so Green will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Trailing here by 8. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
Yeah, and very tough to beat when they're playing up to their capabilities. That's why they're one of the top teams in the league.
Trains the three-pointer. Waiters got the lead up to 9 now for the Lakers.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
Harden the pass to Westbrook. Over Waiters. Westbrook, no good.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
To the inside, Davis. Count it. And it's an 11-point Laker lead.
And, you know, got to admire the patience inside from Davis. Outstanding at staying under control, taking his time, and burying the quality shot.
Harden finds Westbrook. Another miss by Westbrook. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter, a nice efficient 50%. Waiters passes to Rondo. Now LeBron. Launches it. Kicks it to Waiters. James with it. He's got 8. 6 to shoot. Another shot. Looks good. Is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Westbrook, no good. Last outing for the Rockets, it was a loss to the Trailblazers.
Yeah, I mean, in that one, you really saw a difference in aggression between the two teams, particularly on the board.
You know, I think that was the big difference in the game. One team was pounding the glass relentlessly, while the other team, not so much.
Harden against Waiters. They need this. Harden can't hit. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Without question, Kyle Kuzma displaying his skills today.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
So the Lakers 5 right now. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dion Waiters is out there with Rajon Rondo, and it's Lee in at the 5, down low. A lot of different ways, Clark, to construct a roster. What would be your preference as a general manager? Any direction you might want to go?
Well, obviously, if you have an opportunity to get an outstanding franchise-type point guard or versatile wing player in today's game, I think those are the pieces that you really need to start with.
Because there's so much spacing and so much switching on defense.
Exactly, and I failed to mention a two-way player at that wing spot who can defend multiple positions but also has a pretty strong offensive skill set.
And here is James. He's got 10. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And Tucker kicks to Harden. For 3, Westbrook. It's hauled in by Jay. Jay's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Well, here in the midseason, you have to be impressed with the way that Shea has come in and improved his game, never stopped working, and he is clearly a player that is going to help this team for years to come.
I don't think, Greg, many people figured Shea would have this kind of impact on this team this early in his career. Passes to LeBron. And it's Rondo in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to James. And it's 6 points for Rajon Rondo.
Yeah, and every now and then, Rondo will surprise you with the occasional triple, showing it off there with range.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this time...
Swap here for the Lakers. Westbrook against Rondo. And he makes good on the layup. Rondo's got 8.
And although not the biggest guy, you got to love how Rondo uses his body inside. Has a great touch as well around the rim.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
1 second left.
Boy, I tell you, the long reach of Covington really bothering shooters. I mean, he enjoys making life difficult for whoever he's assigned to.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And we'll be right back after this. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today. So we get going in quarter number 4. Harden and Gordon are out on the wing. PJ Tucker is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the point. It's the 5 for Houston right now.
Tucker forces the turnover, then immediately gets the ball up court. That's just an experienced, smart play.
Now, here's Ingles. 5 to shoot. Waiters passes to Davis. Over Harden. They get the rebound. Shea dishes to Davis. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in. And the Lakers lead by 15.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And no doubt, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
And for Houston, they're shooting 47%, pretty solid. For 3, Westbrook. The shot misses. And the Lakers going the other way now. 17 points was their biggest margin. Davis, the pass to Ingles. He kicks it to Waiters. Floats it up for Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleek.
Rondo passes to Davis and finished off by Davis.
How about the leaping ability of Davis? Easily gets off the ground to throw it down. And he's a quick jumper and decision maker.
So it's the Rockets now. 17-point game. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Gordon. Harden with it. Ingles covering. Houston now working with the new shot clock.
1 made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
The pass to Waiters. There's the feed to Davis. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
The Rockets with another miss.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Bounce pass from Waiters. Left side, Davis. 4 on the shot clock. Raiders no luck. Rockets trail by 19. Gordon finds Harden. Back to Gordon. Now, here's Tucker. Defense right on him. And here's Harden for three. Drills it from outside.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Los Angeles.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The stats tell us, Greg, that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Anthony Davis.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Pass to Rondo. Back to Waiters. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line. It's going to be on James Harden.
Yeah, easy
call. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. See you later.
With the All-Star game coming.
2分10了，入攻。可以瞎聊，瞎聊。
Hey, Che, what's going on, man?
Yo, what's up?
I'm Ronnie from 2K.
Yeah, I know you on from social.
Oh, I appreciate it. Do you mind if I have a seat?
Yeah, go ahead, bro. It's all good.
Yeah, you know, Coach always wants me to join these things. I know you're new to the team, so he wanted me to kind of sit with you. How are things going?
Oh man, it's good. No complaints.
Yeah, joining the league has been fun and everything.
It's been fun. It's been cool.
It's awesome. You know, I hang out with a lot of players. I'm always, you know, trying to give the advice that I can from the 2K perspective, and always sharing it. You know, I'm really good friends with Harrison Barnes, actually.
Oh yeah, cool.
Yeah, I don't know if you knew I was at his wedding.
Nah, it would be kind of weird if I knew that.
I guess I feel like everybody should know that. You know, all these players want to talk ratings with me, and it's always a lot of fun. You know, I don't know if you get the chance to go to an NBA player's wedding, but you gotta go to an NBA player's wedding. It's like out of this world. It's crazy. You'd have so much fun. I mean, there's kids waiting to try to get in this wedding. Like there were kids trying to break in. The food was out of this world.
The kids, they get in?
The kids, no. The security tried to keep them away. They were too short. You know, like we had a strict policy where they had to be this tall to get in.
How was the food though?
The food was all right. The food was good. But I thought his wife was going to kill me because I had to explain ratings to 40 NBA players during this thing, and it was wild. And the whole time I'm sitting up there, I'm thinking about how do I get my dog into this wedding?
Oh, you got a dog?
Yeah. You got to follow her on social media. So cute. Sophie_meets_world.
Sophie?
Great follow. Sophie.
Oh, nice.
Definitely got to follow Sophie. You have to actually follow as many dog Instagram accounts as you can. I love it.
You guys ready to hammer out this deal?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Here's what they're starting with.
最少一定有B。
Fantastic. Looking forward to a long and healthy relationship.
Me too, man.
Thanks, Che.
You're welcome. See y'all later, all right?
All right.
耶，可以越赚越快。我这。今天就先玩到这了，差不多要睡觉了，那就感谢大家收看，大家晚安，拜拜。